Okay, we'll take a look at the interior, some of the stuff that I've done to it, and other things you can look for if you're looking to buy one of these, or if you're thinking about maybe buying something to upgrade or to clean up your interior. One thing I would suggest is depending on how original or what the originality is you're looking for in the car, there are a couple of different places where you can look for the serial number. And the first one is here on this little panel on the driver's side door. It'll have the serial number of the vehicle and the manufacturing month. Another place, it'll have the numbers right there on the firewall. It should be kind of stamped in there, hammered in there. And then lastly, there's a panel down there. Hopefully I can get this on the camera, where you can see it's got the not only does it have the chassis number, but it also has the block number on it. Let me show you where you can look on the block for the to see if it's got the original block in it. It's kind of tough to see with the light, but there's a flat thing right there that should have L24, L28 on it, and then it'll have the number on it. So if you're looking for an original car, those are the 1, 2, 3 places that you can look for the chassis number, and then 2 places you can look for the block number are in the engine bay of the car. Okay, real quick. First of all, let's start with these door panels. I just bought these door panels from Skillard. They've had these things, I don't know, a year or two, something like that. I had them for a while before I took the plunge and put them on there. My old ones, they were kind of worn up here on the top, pretty bad. And actually on the passenger side, it was starting to kind of delaminate. The vinyl was from the cardboard and that kind of thing. So I like the idea of doing these. I thought about doing these in something like instead of doing a metal, doing some kind of thick plastic. But for now, I'll run with these. They seem to actually work pretty well. It took me probably an hour. Yeah, probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours to put them on there, and I have pretty basic mechanical skills, that kind of thing. I do recommend don't use those weld nut things. They didn't work worth a flip for me. There's a guy on YouTube who has a 260Z in Ireland or something like that. He's talking about these plastic fastener things. But look for that guy's video. That's what I ended up doing. The fitment is pretty much 9/10. I couldn't get the thing completely lined up anywhere. Your remedy to that may be to drill out these holes a little bit more so you can get a little more range to put these screws in there. But other than that, it fit in pretty well. I ended up buying this. Bought this off of Amazon to give me a handle to pull on and that kind of thing. Or there are a couple of different options for it, but I kind of like that. Anyway, so Skillard, they worked. They are kind of stiff. Up here, up top. In terms of, if you want to make sure you put that vinyl piece on there for your window, your glass, you don't tear your glass up, that kind of thing. But the only other thing I'm probably thinking about doing is I may see. I have a buddy of mine who's done the red pull strap replacement for the door handle. We'll see where that goes. Other than that, interior, it's pretty much. I did put a dash cover on it. I got. I also upgraded the fuse box to or I picked it up from Motorsport Auto. The one that I had in it originally had some damage to it. A lot of them do. They'll get burnt fuses. You'll have some kind of China syndrome going on in there. But so that fuse box has worked well. I've had it in the car probably 10 or 11 years. The seats I already told you about. I bought these seat covers. They're meant to be like OEM seat covers in terms of the vinyl and that kind of thing with the vents. Bought them from Motorsport Auto. I also bought the replacement seat foam along with them. For the do-it-yourselfer, there are a couple of videos on YouTube, or you can go to either hybrids.org or classiczcars.com or zcar.com, where some guys have described doing it. It is a labor-intensive. It is a labor-intensive effort, and you will need some, need the alligator clip pliers or whatever to use to bind these things back together. But they turned out really nice, and it's nice to have the support that having the replacement foam provides. Other than that, let's see. Okay, in the back, no, pretty standard.